Good day, everyone. I am Teacher Hazel, and today we will be learning about the difference between a fact and an opinion. But before that, I have some questions to ask. Have you ever wondered what is really true and what is not? Do you believe that all information posted on our social media are correct? Well, let's take a look at this comic strip and see the difference between a factual statement and an opinionated statement. So we have here a conversation between a young girl and a young boy named Joyce and Eric. So let's start reading. Hi, Eric. Hi, Joyce. I have some news for you. Do you know what? According to the World Health Organization, a group of experts with diverse backgrounds is working towards the development of vaccines against COVID-19. Well, that's good news. But I think it is still better to observe safety precautions, like washing your hands and following the government's policy about social distancing. I think so too, Eric. We need to be mindful of health protocols. By the way, I need to go. I still have some errands to do. Bye, Eric. Goodbye, Joyce. Take care. So that is our comic strip. And from that, we can now see that there is an example of a factual statement and an opinionated statement. So now, let us clearly differentiate a fact from an opinion. So first, what is a fact? Fact is something which can be verified with evidence, meaning to say, you have a proof or a credible reference about that statement. So how will you know that that is a factual statement? We can use signal words such as confirm, according to, discovered, and among others to indicate a factual statement. We can even use our senses. Let's have examples. First, dogs have fur. Definitely, that is a fact. Why? Because we can prove that by using our sense of sight as well as our sense of touch. And through those, we can confirm that dogs have fur. Second example. According to the Department of Health, there are 41,830 total cases of COVID-19 in the Philippines. That is also a factual statement because of the phrase according to. And aside from that, you can also prove that statement by reading news articles or watching news from the television. Third example, Dr. Jose Rizal is our national hero. Definitely, that is correct. How can we prove that one? By reading history books. Fourth example, Earth is the third planet from the Sun and known to harbor life. That is also correct, and we can prove that by reading science books or science encyclopedia. Lastly, there are 8 planets in the solar system. That is also a factual statement according to scientific references and science books. Now, let's talk about opinion. What is an opinion? Opinion is based on belief and viewpoint. Opinions are often personal interpretations and cannot be verified with evidence. In short, this is your own personal point of view about something or about a current event, about a situation happening around us. So how will we know that a statement is an opinion? Opinions are often, though not always, preceded with terms such as I think, or with the use of adjectives, comparatives, and superlatives such as good, better, and best. And we could also use the word should because it usually signals an opinion. So let's have examples. First example, girls are smarter than boys. That is an opinionated statement because of the adjective smarter, which is in the comparative degree. This is also a debatable statement. Why? Because some will say that girls are smarter, but some will say that boys are smarter, and there is still no proof or evidence regarding that statement. Second one, chess is a tough game to play. How do we know that this is an opinionated statement? Because of the adjective tough. For some, chess may be an easy game, but for some, chess may be a tough game. That is based only on your personal point of view. Third example, chocolate ice cream is tastier than a vanilla ice cream. Our clue word is tastier. It compares a chocolate ice cream and a vanilla ice cream. So comparing, meaning you are using your own point of view. Fourth, University of the Philippines is the best educational institution in the country. How do we know that this is an opinion? Because of the word best. And fifth, cats are sweeter than dogs. This is also an opinion because of the word sweeter. So for some individuals, cats may be sweeter, but for some, dogs may be sweeter. There is no evidence that cats are sweeter. There is also no evidence that dogs are sweeter. So that is only based on a person's point of view. So that is an opinion. Now going back to our comic strip, we can now see that there is an example of factual statement and opinionated statement from their conversation. What do you think is the factual statement? Yes, you're right. According to the World Health Organization, a group of experts with diverse backgrounds is working towards the development of vaccines against COVID-19. That is a factual statement because of the phrase according to, and there is also a reference. That statement is based on the statement of World Health Organization. So our opinionated statement, on the other hand, is, but I think it is still better to observe safety precautions like washing your hands and following the government's policy about social distancing. So that statement is an opinion because it is the personal point of view of Eric. So that's it. Now let's have some exercise regarding fact and opinion. So our instruction says, determine whether each statement expresses a fact or an opinion. So be ready with your paper and pencil. First item, some people believe that decongesting Metro Manila is the best solution. What do you think? Is this a fact or an opinion? All right, this is an opinion. Why? Because of the phrase, some people believe. So this is a personal point of view of some individuals. Second item, garbage from homes constitute the single largest source of solid waste as reported by the Department of Environment and Natural Resources. Is this a fact or opinion? Yes, you're correct. That is a fact. Why? Because of the phrase "as reported by." And that statement came from the Department of Environment and Natural Resources. So there is a proof or evidence regarding that statement. Third item, it is time for educators to assume more responsibility for schools' unhealthy lunch menus. Is this a fact or an opinion? All right, so that is an opinion. Why? Because of our comparative degree, or with the use of the word more. Fourth item. Many people get sick due to uncollected garbage. Is this a fact or an opinion? So that statement is an opinion. So that statement is only a person's point of view. Not all people get sick due to uncollected garbage. There are different factors why people get sick. And fifth item, the Department of Environment and Natural Resources has launched the Environmental Waste Management Program. Is it a fact or an opinion? Okay, the answer is fact. This is a fact because the information definitely came from the Department of Environment and Natural Resources. So there are references regarding this statement. So I think you are now ready to have more exercises or activity regarding fact and opinion. So I want you to bring out any piece of paper as well as your pen so you can write your answers there. So this is the instruction for evaluation. Write F if the statement expresses a fact and O if it expresses an opinion. So I repeat, write F if the statement expresses a fact and O if it expresses an opinion. So are you ready? Yes, you are. First, number 1. Pit bulls are the most dangerous dogs alive. Is it a fact or an opinion? Number 2. The sun rises in the east. F or O? The movie was so boring. F or O? Studies showed that low back pains is the second most common problem among people in their 30s and 40s. Is it an F or an O? Number 5, Neil Armstrong was the first person to walk on the moon. F or O? Okay, let's move on. Number 6, BTS is the best K-pop group in the world. F or O? Number 7, Baguio City is a wonderful place to live in. F or O? Number 8, Manila is the capital and chief city of the Philippines? F or O? Number 9. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. F or O? And number 10. There is nothing like an ice-cold bottle of Coke to satisfy a thirst. F or O? All right, so I think you are now ready, or we are now ready to check your answers. So be honest in checking your answers. So number 1, the answer is O. Number 2 is F. Number 3 is O. 4 is F. 5 also is F. 6 is O. 7 is O. 8 is F. 9 is F. And 10 is O. So I hope you get all the answers correct. And for those who got it correct or who got a perfect score, yourself 5 taps on your shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. So remember, believe what is true. Do not believe in gossips or rumors or fake news because it may lead you to your own destruction. And of course, think first before you give your opinion. Sometimes there are opinions that may hurt others' feelings. So, in order to avoid that situation, you need to think first before you utter or share your own opinion with other people. So I hope you learned something. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye!